At Opportunity Collaboration last week in Ixtapa, Mexico, I was in a session called The Teaching Company, and we were grappling with the question of how best as NGOs, nonprofits, social enterprises to foster a culture of education and increase access to and quality of education in third world countries. One of the participants said something that has got me thinking ever since. I believe said it like this: I think organizations need to stop viewing themselves as organizations and really see themselves as administrators of a network that has to include the community, the local government, other NGOs, people on the ground, to leverage the collective mind, the collective conscience, to then go ahead and make change. Too often organizations come into a scene and say, we're going to fix this, and the government's not doing anything, so we're not going to include them, and we have the best solutions, so we're not going to include NGOs, and people living here aren't really sure what to do, so we're going to do that for them. Organizations are dead. We need to stop viewing ourselves as organizations with a leadership over here and then a hierarchy of donors, volunteers, and people working under the behest of the organization to do its bidding or to do its change. Organizations like that can be effective, but really the new model is the organization needs to see itself as a team, the central node of a movement, off of which other nodes and movements that include other entities like governments, other NGOs, organizations, the community is trying to serve, volunteers, donors. All of these people are part of one network, and the organization needs to just facilitate the collaboration that will happen once a common vocabulary and a common goal is set up for this network. And when organizations stop viewing themselves as organizations that are doing work in the country and start seeing themselves as maintainers, growers, and supporters of a network that is doing something in a country, then the growth of that organization, I think, is going to be a lot more powerful and sustainable. So that was the thought of the day. Organizations are better off not seeing themselves as organizations at all anymore, but growers and maintainers and facilitators of purpose-driven social networks.